Today we're reading from John chapter 3 verse 11. Truly, truly, I say to you, we speak of what we know and testify what we have seen, and you do not accept our testimony. Throughout the Gospels, people keep on saying this phrase over and over again, that Jesus is someone who speaks with authority. Some religious folks tend to speak from what they believe after reading and studying the scriptures. Some of them may have even heard some stuff from other preachers. Maybe they've learnt from Bible college and university. But there's a huge difference between studying someone in books and knowing them personally. Jesus is trying to help Nicodemus and us get our heads around the idea that actually Jesus came from heaven. And so he isn't saying stuff that he believes. He isn't trying to explain a concept that he understands from studying. He isn't using his imagination. Jesus is speaking of stuff that he knows for a fact because he's seen it with his own eyes. He's experienced it himself. Too many people have a faith that is based on stuff that other people have said. Too many people have a faith that is based on some stuff that they've read. I believe in Jesus because I've experienced him. I know him personally. I've literally heard him with my own ear. I've seen the stuff that Jesus can do with my own eyes. And so when I sound like I'm speaking with authority, it's because I'm not talking about something that I believe. I'm talking about something I know. And that's how it was with Jesus. When I was a younger Christian, I had this moment where I remember asking God if I could see his glory. I'd been reading the Bible and I'd seen that Moses had said the same thing. And I thought I wanted to see God's glory too. And so in a sleepy sort of state, I sat there praying in this prayer meeting at work. And God gave me this vision where there was this massive cloud that was really bright, like magnesium burning. I thought to myself, wow, the glory of God. But I heard this voice from inside saying, that's not my glory, step inside. And so with a little bit of intrepidation, I stepped inside this cloud of light to see a huge figure standing in front of me. This figure was wearing what looked like a morph suit with gold lace around his arms and around his feet up to his ankles. I thought this might be God. So I knelt down in this vision. Looking at his feet, I was like, I am not scared. If I die right now, I know where I'm going. So I'm gonna look God in the face. And then I heard him say, look at me. As I started to look from his toes and I started to look up his legs. All of a sudden I got to about his knees and I couldn't go any further. I was so struck with awe and wonder that I started crying. I was overwhelmed with all these different emotions. I think I was a little bit afraid as well. So I bowed back down before him. We don't speak of what we believe. We speak of what we know. See you tomorrow.